schedules an interview for the middle of the night anyway?
It's for Artemis, remember? The dating service. Did you read any of the emails I send you?
Not on purpose. Like I've said, you want me to open an email, I gotta at least have the prospect of seeing boobs.
Your unyielding sense of professionalism never ceases to amaze me.
Where are your Photographer of the Year awards the last 3 years running?
Charm and humility? Sam, you're the total package. That you're still single is truly a mystery.
I'm still single because I want to be.
Let's go. Are you deaf?
Just hold on, I want to show you something. It's the Vampyre web.
Please tell me you don't actually believe this shit.
Just watch, look, it gets better.
We've magnified the images, and it's almost certain that the blood originates from beneath the victim's skin. As for the women, they are literally drinking the blood. It's not a trick. These aren't vampires.
Then they're doing a bloody good job of faking it.
It's the intellectual aspect of it that bothers me.
What the hell are you talking about?
Even I know you can't see vampires on film. So how is it you can see them on the web?
Because it's not film, genius, it's digital.
Good evening. How may I help you?
We're from the magazine.
Of course. I'm afraid Anna's running a bit late. Have a seat, and I'll call you the minute she's ready.
You'll have to explain this to me again. How do these elements relate? What is Artemis?
It's a dating service, Professor. A very special one. These days, many people are using the internet to meet people.
Yes, I'm fully aware what dating is all about. I'm not that old.
The site from where these images originate is owned by the same entity that owns Artemis. Artemis is a site designed by, run by, and catering to the needs of women.
Now, tell me, how did you come into contact with this group?
Well, it was originally a posting in a news group. That mythology professor in Boston, he followed it up. He says that it's met at least 7 criteria on your protocol.
Well, from what you've shown me, I would say at least 7.
So what led you to believe the world needed another internet dating service? We find the traditional paradigm is rather male-oriented. Our goal is to level the playing field. Membership is divided into dating, relationship, and intimate encounters. Each category has its own features, and each caters to the specific desires of our members. I'll use dating as an example. Female registrants are encouraged to post feedback. Feedback about what? Let's say that you and Sam go out on a date. You would be asked to fill out a questionnaire, such as, did Sam pay? How were his manners? Did he drink? If so, how much? That sort of thing. What about sex? Do your members relate whether the man was good in bed? Of course. Do men get to do the same? Post information on the women they meet? No. Isn't that sexist? Well, maybe it is. But none of the men have complained. How about you, Sam?
But what?
Would that bother you? Women comparing notes about you?
Hell no.
Egomaniacs. Well, it is a function of ego. We at Artemis like to utilize natural gender inclinations. Makes the entire process easier. Thank you for your time. I'll let you know when the piece is finished. It was a pleasure meeting you, Sydney. It's taken longer than anticipated. However, I am pleased to tell you that we have indeed found a suitable candidate.
It's called the Elio Raw. It's a vampire monitor. It's intended to measure the strength of the sect's power. Each millennium, the vampires must regenerate themselves. A deep sleep. It lasts for something on the order of 25 years. Their powers are at their greatest in the weeks and months preceding this regeneration.
To what end? I mean, if you're already at your strongest, why would you need to regenerate?
Because, though their powers are at their peak, they themselves are at their most vulnerable.
Why?
Well, for one to sleep, all must sleep. And living forever requires resources. If this is supposed to ensure their future, then they will need some person to look after it, won't they? A vessel who will carry their collective seed while the sect sleeps. As their cycle nears its end, they have precious little time to find this individual, and they cannot take her by force as they do their victims. They must convince her to become their protector. She must do this willingly, of her own volition. When and if this woman agrees, the sect will literally disappear. They remain invulnerable for the entire duration of their sleep.
Okay. Your nickname. Writer babe. I am a woman looking for a man. Profile type. Dating.
So, how do we stop them?
If these Artemis people really are the sect, we must find the matriarch and kill her. Problem is, I have no idea who she is.
Professor, I've heard you speak so many times on this subject. How can you not know?
Well, I knew who she was, but a long time has passed. The last time my grandfather encountered the sect was in Madrid in 1906. The last time he had confirmation of their whereabouts was Kaliningrad in 1915.
So, now, Professor, will you, will we go after them?
We'll need someone else, someone more lethal.
So how how did you know that when someone begins to register as you did, we automatically follow up? Are you seeing anyone? No, that's not it. It's just a dating service isn't really my thing. Well, I understand why some might feel that way. But they don't understand that tools like these simply allow us to get to know one another at a safe distance. Well, I guess I'm one of those rare people who prefers face-to-face communication. To be honest. So do I.
They found her.
Hey, Sam Fran. What is this you're watching?
It's called the Vampyre Web.
Am I paying for this?
I don't know. It's free. Literally, nobody has a clue where it's from or who's behind it. It's been on for like, I don't know, 6 months or so. First it was on once a week, and it was daily, and now it's on like 3 or 4 times a day.
Or maybe they're getting hungrier.
Yeah, maybe.
Anyway, look, have you seen Sydney?
Haven't seen her.
There isn't much time. Hey, Sam.
Boss is looking for you. Artemis! I joined last night. I got my screening tomorrow.
You're what?
You have to have a physical, blood test, the works. I mean, they verify all your banking info, make sure you work where you say you do, all that.
Doesn't that bother you in the least? How much information these people want on you?
No, makes sense. I mean, look, the good thing is when you meet somebody, you know right away that they're telling you the truth. You'd think a woman would appreciate that.
I guess.
I'm out of here.
Hey, Sam. Do you have the...
Check your inbox, Spaz. Do you not read any of my emails?
Oh, not unless I'm gonna see boobs.
File's called Anna.
Thanks, Sam.
No. 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 Anastasia, give me the phone.
Forever and ever.
Yes. The one you just sent me. The one with the blonde hair. If the opportunity presents itself, don't hesitate. And do it quickly.
Let's hear it. Shit. I don't know where to start. How about the beginning? Look, just listen to the whole story before you decide I'm crazy, okay? I promise. You're dreaming about vampires. It's not just vampires. These women. And this woman. And they're not real vampires. Okay, well then, what is it exactly? I think it has something to do with Artemis. And the woman that I met there. In my dreams, she goes by Anastasia.
At least we now know the wood bullets are detective.
I followed her into the building. There's no way she could have got out. Not without me knowing.
Anastasia must have projected from the building. Now, she would not have done that, except for a very good reason.
It's from the matriarch's computer.
Pervert. Hello? About to invite me in. Please. Come in.
We must find this woman and determine if she has fallen under their spell.
And if she has?
If she has, we must kill her. Miss St. James? My name is Von Helsing. Miss St. James? Anastasia is with her.
Sam. I don't understand any of this. Understanding's not important. Being true to your calling is.
Take this. If anyone but us comes into this corridor, leave immediately.
But I want to go in there with you.
Not this time.
Your life will be all that you ever
Your
wanted.
life will be over. Make no mistake, Sydney. This demon cares nothing for you.
Kill them.
I need to check you for bite marks.
I wasn't bitten. You're safe now.
Tom?
I'm alright. She hasn't been bitten.
Anastasia,
Is there no end to your ridiculous family?
you and your kind defile nature and God. There is a divine order, and you are no part of it.
These are the last moments of your miserable existence.
Thank you.
Tom? Tom!